Hey everyone, today I'm here with a Tiffany's Tell All question. Shoot, and I forgot my phone. Well, anyways, today's question actually comes from one specifically, and I'll have it right here for you to read as I say it. But this question is one that I have gotten in the past. I just wasn't sure how to answer it because we weren't fully through the process yet. However, now we're fully done with it and I can tell you the story behind it. So today's question is Damien potty trained? How is he doing with it if he's not? And that type of thing. So I know some people film like the potty training process. However, we didn't. We started potty training, I want to say like 2 years old. He first got his potty when he was 2, and he did try it and he did use it every so often. We didn't want to pressure him into using it. However, some time came and gone and he still really didn't have an interest in it, and we like tried to get him to use it, but he just wouldn't. And I want to say at least maybe 8 months to a year went by, and we were starting to get really frustrated because Damien loves running around the house naked. However, he wouldn't use a potty, so then he was peeing like in behind things and all that, and it was really frustrating. I wasn't sure how to deal with it. I didn't know if I was supposed to discipline him. I didn't know if I was supposed to make him clean it up. I didn't know if we should incorporate a reward system. I just didn't know what to do with him because it seemed like everything we tried with him didn't work. He just had no interest in using it, and he did really well. I want to say like a year and a half in. I want to say when he was about 3 and a few months, he was using it like regularly, and then all of a sudden, because he was starting to use the big potty too, like our toilet, and then he went to go to the toilet and there was a number 2 in it, and he totally freaked out and wanted nothing to do with it anymore. So that kind of backtracked us like hugely, and he just wanted nothing to do with it again. So it was like starting from square one. However, he is fully potty trained now before age 4, and I think that is definitely late in the game for children. However, it was just all of a sudden one night he didn't wear a diaper to bed and he never peed in his diaper again. So it was like he needed to just decide when he was ready. Nothing we did was going to sway his decision. So however, when he did start, when we moved here, he did kind of go off again, and I think it was just the transition of moving here. However, we did introduce a reward system. We bought like the little white sugar donuts, and every time he would go to the potty he would get a donut. So he really did well transitioning. The first, I want to say, week was not the greatest, but he is fully potty trained, and as of right now he still uses his little green potty. However, he is starting to use the big potty again down here because it is a lot lower to the ground, whereas ours at home was really high, so he couldn't really stand there and pee. It was really difficult for him. And he did start actually sitting on the potty to go number 2, but since we've been here he hasn't done that. He's just been using his little potty, which I'm totally okay with. I mean, like I said, we didn't want to pressure him. He was going to make his own decision when he wanted to, and finally he did. So I'm so happy that it's finally over, because let me tell you, it was a struggle. I had never had to potty train a kid before, and obviously Michaela is in diapers still, but with Damien it was just very difficult. Some kids just pick it up and they're ready to go and they do it for the rest of their lives, but Damien just didn't want to. And it wasn't like he didn't know how. It's not like he didn't understand. He just didn't want to. He didn't have the want to sit on the potty. So I know, because I even researched about it, like, what do I do with my kid? Like, he keeps peeing everywhere, and he's peeing in his diaper. He won't potty train. He's now going on 3 and 3.5, and I just didn't know what to do. So I researched it, and I know there are so many women out there, or men, mother and fathers out there that struggle with the same thing. And if you truly believe that your child doesn't have anything medically wrong with their bladder or whatever, they will get through it. It's just going to take time. They're going to need to want to do it. If you get that far in the game and they still aren't, then, you know, it's just one of those things. But obviously, if you have suspicion of, you know, a bladder issue or a rectal issue or something like that, get them checked out. But I knew Damien was fine in that case, so we kind of just rolled with the punches and just dealt with it. I hated going through the process because it was so difficult, because he was naked and he didn't want to stay dressed. So even if we did want a diaper on him, he would take it off right away, and it was just so frustrating and difficult. So I know there's mothers out there that go through the same thing, and I praise you, because, you know, it's not easy. It's definitely not easy. So, but anyways, he is doing well with that. I'm so finally happy with that. And I wanted to kind of tell you our story. So I guess if you learned something, let me know in the comments below. If you had any issues with your kids, what age they potty trained, and did they pick it up right away, or did they struggle with it? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear your stories. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.